big wins by knockout, only one defeat. From Warsaw, Poland, the challenger, the #1 ranked WBO contender in the world, the WBO International Middleweight Champion, Sulecki. Andrade, wearing white trimmed with maroon, and he officially weighed in at 159.9 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 27 fights, 27 victories, including 17 wins by knockout, and he's a 3-time world champion. He's a 2-time light middleweight world champion and the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO middleweight champion of the world, the Fighting Pride of Providence, Rhode Island, USA, Demetrius
welcome for Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade on home turf.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys work the belt line, okay? Remember, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. The WBO middleweight title's on the line. All I expect is a good, clean fight, obey my command, and protect yourselves at all times. You understood? Good luck, Demetrius. Como seña, McKay. Touch him up.
So as referee Edgardo Claudio said there, the WBO middleweight title on the line. Another fight at middleweight going on tonight. Jamal Charlo up against Brandon Adams. Jamal Charlo defending the WBC title. He's now the WBC champion after Canelo Alvarez was promoted to WBC franchise champion. We're not going to get into that. There's a good chance one of us will have some kind of a meltdown if we do. So 20 seconds into the first round and good atmosphere. It's an electric atmosphere. Andrade boxing out of that southpaw stance, undefeated. Two-weight world champion Sulecki, as we know, is tough. He's a good fighter, and Andrade has come out quick here. He's come out throwing. Come out to impress. Big left hand, catches him high on the head there, and Sulecki goes down inside the first minute. Everybody on their feet. They're looking for the early finish here. Sulecki looks a little bit shell-shocked there. He looks steady enough on his feet, but he's got a long way to go to make it through to the end of this round. Andrade has got that long reach, those long levers, bombing with that left hand again. Sulecki with that wide stance, trying to keep that base solid. Andrade goes down to the body. Well, I didn't expect that straight away. Looking for the jump. Sulecki comes back with the right hand. The first meaningful shot that's really thrown in the fight so far. Left to the body, goes upstairs with the right hand there. Andrade leading off with that right hook, didn't manage to land it. Carries that lead hand pretty low, very loose, very relaxed, with fluid boxer. Sulecki just kind of pushed him off there, really, shouldered him off.
Just needs to settle down a little bit, so he can become predictable, so in the same shot over and over.
And Sulecki down again, no knockdown this time. He was bundled over, really pulled down with the left forearm there of Andrade. I'd be interested to see the knockdown again, actually, because it didn't seem to land all that clean. It was kind of towards the top of the head, but very much put him down. Good stinging jab there from Andrade. Crisp from Andrade. He was just opening out to throw his right hand himself there. Sulecki nearly got caught. Final few seconds of round one. Climbing into the right hand there, Andrade, and looking to provide a good finish. Nice right hand there, though, from Sulecki. Great conclusion to the first round, and the noise at ringside. Almost. Well, I said it didn't seem to land that clean. It did land clean. It landed solid, that first one. Getting hit on top of the head can cause problems, as we know. So into round two. And really good exchanges towards the end of that opening round. Sulecki just started to get into it a bit. Caught by a jab there from Andrade, who can keep it long. He's got good reach on him.
Yeah, you see him trying to circle to his right now as his trainer was telling him what to do. He's got to get the foot position right, because Sulecki there a couple of times has just managed to get his foot on the outside, which leaves Andrade open for the right hand, straight right hand.
Left to the body in the second round a couple of times. The corner asking for that as well. Sulecki has got a more solid look about him in the second round so far. But Andrade is just turning and he's keeping him turning. Trying to get close and let go with that right hand. A little bit wild there, Andrade, with the right hand, just kind of slashing with it a bit over the top. He's been nice and patient up until that point.
He does tend to overreach a little bit. Even with his jab, sometimes he's leaning forward. And when he gets caught leaning forward and throws that left hand as well with it, he's already over his front knee. And that's where he's done the falling off balance if he tries to throw the right hook as well and miss it.
To the body.
It's a more competitive round, this one.
Andrade just got shot down with that left hand. I don't think it really landed. Andrade gesturing with it, caught him on the back of the head. Final few seconds.
Boxing on Sky Sports. Boxing on Sky Sports. Brought to you by Volt.
Some people think they're so special.
This method allows me to really connect with my work.
Oh, does it? Yes, we're all looking.
Welcome to this week's Pebble Yoga Vlogcast.
Unfollow. And who's this guy? Well, he's just won the daily jackpot on Paddy Power Games. Get 60 free spins for a chance to win. Someone wins every single day, mate. So don't think you're special, all right? The daily jackpot must be won every night. Play it on Paddy Power Games.
Boxing on Sky Sports.
From Father Paul, who has mentioned has been winning right from the very, very start. Did have a brief spell with Virgil Hunter in 2013, but other than that, it's been just down guiding him all the way. jab there, trying to put a right hand on the back of it. He lost his trainer actually towards the back end of last year, but shortly after his fight against Jean-Michel Hamilcaro, Andrade passed away, so it was a difficult time for Sulecki. And then we've got Piotr Wojciechowski in the corner. To the orthodox there, Andrade for the first time, again just jabbing him really with a big overhand right which didn't quite land. Now back boxing southpaw. Similar fourth round to the one we saw in the third.
Yeah, it's very cagey. Nobody's ever had any sustained success. There's not much success going on at all.
Left hand from Andrade, but it was blocked by the forearms, by the gloves there of Sulecki. He's just trying to keep that head on the move, keep those hands on the move. Not easy rounds to score these, because there's a lot kind of going on when you watch it. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors, but there's very little landing.
I just think Sulecki so far just edging. He's landed a couple of clean shots.
Andrade looking for the big shot there, the left hand, but he's got the gloves up there, Sulecki again. That one got through, I think. And so did the straight left there, but then he sets his feet and he's just slightly out of range as he throws.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
At Unibet, we know our players are big on excitement. That's why we have hundreds of brilliant casino games, like the thrilling Live Lightning Roulette, where you can multiply your winnings by up to 500 times, plus Live Blackjack, Dreamcatcher and more. Or try your luck on our jackpot games like Mega Moolah, where you could win over £1 million with just one spin. With all this and great new games to play every week, no wonder 14 million players have chosen us. Join tonight, deposit £10 and get a £40 bonus. Visit unibet.co.uk.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
Blok, cios, dodadzą nóżki. Nie ma bronienia się w miejscu.
Plenty of animated advice there from Piotr Wojciechowski in Sulecki's corner.
It's good advice as well.
I'll take your word for that, Dave. It's been interesting the last couple of rounds, particularly that Andrade has really looked to finish the round strong, last 10-15 seconds. I think he's maybe realised that not a lot has happened and that a good finish with the crowd roaring you on could be enough to get you the nod with the judges.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to do, just steal the round. Anything that's close like this, then you do tend to try and steal the round at the end. But again, it's all about foot position. It's all trying to get into the right spot so you can land your shots. It's a battle of concentration. Unfortunately, it's not a battle physically that much at the moment because they can't get the shots off with each other.
He boxed a southpaw on his US debut against Harold Cunningham. Sulecki, not a southpaw of this calibre. He dropped him with a pretty spectacular short right hand, but Andrade is a very, very slippery customer, a very difficult target to pin down. Everybody has found that so far.
And he's got long arms as well. He's got a very good reach on him as well, which makes it even more awkward.
second, he's just not quite in range. He sets those feet wide and then really throws his hands in from wide, but he just can't quite reach with it. Both of them just on the borderline here, have been for the last 2 or 3 rounds. Nobody really wants to commit and get in too close. And
it's not a time for our shuffles yet.
no, it's really not, because after a promising start, this has turned more into a kind of tactical battle of foot position, as you've been outlining, Dave, and he's in front of behind the crowd, and a bit of flamboyance is always good, we like that, but you want to save that for when you're coasting down the home straight, having taken care of business. And he's elusive, he's difficult to hit. Good overhand right there as he boxes out of the orthodox stance here, Andrade. And one caught on the gloves and looking to wind up with that right. Sulecki trying to jab his way in. Short with the jab there, Andrade. Bell goes nice left to the body. Just rolled away and landed left to the body there.
Get it out of water. Get it out of water. Water, please. Right there. Water underneath.
Plenty of support for Andrade at ringside. There aren't too many here chanting Sulecki's name. We have seen a few Polish flags. There are a few dotted around us.
When Andrade switches orthodox, I would have expected Sulecki then to have gone to work, because he's obviously uncomfortable with the southpaw stance and feels it can't land. When Andrade switches orthodox, then perhaps you would imagine that although he's setting something up in an attacking frame line, defensively it might not be as good as what he is southpaw. So you would, if you're struggling to land when he's southpaw, you should go to work when he switches in those moments.
Leading with left hook there, Sulecki couldn't find the target with it. Double jab. Step to the right hand side, look for the uppercut up the centre, got through, not with any huge power.
A lot of times when Andrade throws the jab, his foot's actually on the inside, and if Sulecki just looks to just catch the jab or just time as Andrade throws the jab, gamble and throw straight right hand downwards, he's going to catch Andrade there. There's a lot of times his foot, he actually steps inside with the jab. When he steps outside, he throws a straight left hand or he throws the looping left hand.
Just fancy with a front foot there, Sulecki, seeing if he can draw something from Andrade. He does dampen that lead hand himself, but doesn't reach with it. Just reaching a bit for that right, and the same can be said of Andrade there with the left to the body.
That's better work than Andrade. You know what, you look at Andrade here and you see why he's not the big star. Yes, he's got talent, but he's not pretty to watch. And when he does go to work, so Billy Joe Saunders is a southpaw. But when Billy Joe goes to work, he looks slick, he looks stylish, and he's quite entertaining when he goes to work. Whereas when Andrade goes to work, it's quite his swings is untidy and gameway and gangway. You know, he's still what he likes, but I can watching this here, thinking that you've got an opponent there that's really good for your style for Andrade to look good, and he's not going to look good against him because of the style that he is. He's natural.
So he made quite a gung-ho start,
but even in that start, it was wild. It was swinging. You know, it wasn't crisp. It wasn't precise. Again, I'm comparing because they're both southpaw. If Billy Joe Saunders puts his shots together, it looks class. You know, and he's a southpaw. So you see Andrade, he's a southpaw that's quite awkward, and that's where he succeeds because he's awkward.
Sulecki's other half, I'm assuming, being shown at ringside there. Didn't take kindly to some of the antics from spectators just behind her. There's that sneaky right uppercut.
That was nice work. But he's only showing cameos. There's little cameos of this, but it's your hometown. You've got the perfect opponent in front of you. You need to be looking better than this if you want to be fighting a Canelo. If I'm Canelo and I'm sat there watching this, or if I'm Triple G sat there watching this, what do I want to fight him for?
Agreed. You don't see many, or you don't hear many fighters voicing the opinion that they can't get enough tricky southpaws in their life. It's just not how it works, is it?
No.
Sulecki just trying to keep his boxing together as well and not get too loose, get too kind of desperate almost to land, because he knows that if he opens up too much or is reckless, then he will get picked off. There's been very little in some of these rounds. Andrade with the left to the body there. He's dropping the elbows on those okay, Sulecki, but you can hear them, you can see them, and if they don't get through absolutely clean, it's a shot that's very easy to pick up on if you're sat at ringside because of the distance it comes from. He was a very good amateur, as mentioned, and at times there's almost still a touch of that, in that he punches to the target, not really through it. He keeps it right on the outside. Would have been fascinating to have seen that fight between him and Saunders. It was such a shame when that fell by the wayside. He's the kind of fighter, Saunders, who I would never with any confidence bet against.
No. You know, the thing about Billy Joe is he's one of those fighters, especially when he's coming through. I thought he was good and talented, but I didn't actually appreciate how good he was until I was in the corner with that move for Andy Lee. Now, Andy Lee's a very, very good fighter. And then when you saw what Billy Joe Saunders did with Andy Lee, and you're up close, that's when you appreciate just how good he is. And then since then, you know, I've seen him in the gym a couple of times when I've been down at the Ingles, when he was down there, and it's just class. He's just a different level. He really is.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round here. Andrade looking for the jab. Sulecki trying to shoot that right hand as soon as the jab popped out. Bell goes.
See, there again, he landed that shot because when Andrade threw the jab, he stepped inside of Sulecki's left foot. That's the most where you have to be so alert, and you have to be able to spot that and deliver that, because he does it quite regularly. He's doing it quite regularly in his fight.
Maciek, balans, a spróbuj lewe odchylenie, lewy, prawy, lewe odchylenie, lewy, prawy, ale rękę prawa to wodę tego sierpa, lewe odchylenie, lewy, prawy i na zewnątrz, lewy,
As mentioned, Sulecki's staying patient. But what does he need to do?
Yeah, the problem is he's not falling into the traps. He's doing well in that, and he's being patient. He's trying to outmaneuver Andrade. But the problem is, this is now round 8, and he's miles behind. He's had a knockdown against him. He's in there to win a world title. This isn't working. So maybe perhaps the old school style of get your hands up and move your head, walk in and try and bully him and try and get your shots off that way, close him down, put him under pressure. Maybe that's the way to go, because this isn't working. If you want to get through and lose on points, then fair enough, carry on doing it, because don't change anything. This is exactly what can happen round after round. But if you want to gamble, try and win the world title, then you're going to have to change something, and that's going to mean, because he can't go on his back foot and draw leads and outbox Andrade, so he's going to have to just, go to war. That's what he normally is. He can have a war, he can have a fight, stay nice and tight and go to war. Because this here, trying to catch him on the outside, is just not working. Get your hands up, hope to catch shots in your gloves on your way in. Fast beat, move your head on your way in, and just throw punches in bunches, because this ain't working, and you're on round 8, so you're not going to win the world title.
Popping the jab there, Andrade.
But it's so easy to say that. But when you're in against a man that's so tricky and slick and awkward like that, and long, you want to do it, but he's putting doubts in your head all the time. Every move that Andrade makes, every shot he makes, he misses, it stops you from throwing in your tracks. So it's easy, you people say, you should just go and put it on him, throw more punches. When you're in there, it's completely different.
He did manage to time him with a decent right hand, so let's give about 30 seconds ago. Andrade just opening out with left and right there, those big swinging, arcing overhand punches. We've thrown a few of those, and not many have really looked like getting through outside of those first couple of rounds. The crowd have stayed right in this one with him. I have to say that. The noise level has been good right from the very, very start. They've enjoyed seeing a home fighter, a home world champion. Just caught slightly square there, Andrade, and then just looked to hold on a touch, and then a little bit of nifty footwork towards the end of the round. Sticks to the body with the left hand and goes upstairs. So 4 to go, and Andrade is building up a healthy lead.
Sit up on your punches, okay? Don't let them get brave, don't let them pick nothing up. Time for you to sit. Okay? You sit on your damn punches, let your hands fly. You hear me? Those reps are there all day long.
Now that's the right advice, because although this hasn't been wildly exciting up until this point, if he can close the show in the last 4 rounds, that would be impressive. Sulecki has only lost once, and he went the distance there against Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah, you would hope they'd try and close the show out.
And they won some rounds against Jacobs as well. 3 on one scorecard, 4 on another, 5 on another. So that's the kind of level of fighter we're talking about here, and Andrade is outboxing him fairly comfortably.
Yeah, he's outboxing comfortably, but it's the same sort of thing what I was saying previously about Kaliafai and about Joseph Parker. You talk about levels, and you talk about what you perceive yourself to be and where you want it to be, where you want it to go. And the important thing for these guys that are on DAZN is that they need to put in subscriptions and they need to be impressing. And the fans are on his side and they're still cheering and making out noise. That's great. Whatever numbers are in his own town, that's great. But I think they're trying to get him to become an attraction and one of the draws for that channel. So he has to be entertaining and he has to make you want to watch. And the problem is that if he doesn't, then he'll just be another world champion that's tricking along.
Well, that's absolutely fair comment. This is the hurt business, but it's also the entertainment business. Show business with blood, as it was memorably described by a famous American writer.
See, I can say that because I've trained and managed a world champion that's always on the cards and not being a draw in Jamie McDonnell, because he's a nice boxer, he's a very, very good boxer, but because he don't bring you the excitement as such in the majority of his fights, people don't see him as an exciting fighter, so he doesn't get people tuning in live, so he's not one of the draws for Sky TV. So when you're building a channel like DAZN, they're looking at fighters that they're trying to push to become the magnets for subscriptions and people for viewers to come and watch. So Andrade's one of those men. He's got to perform exceptional and more entertaining.
Sulecki's still trying to solve the puzzle here, still trying to move his head, work his way in, but he's just never been able to pin Andrade down, and gives him one in the back of the head there, which was a little bit cheeky. The referee just picks up on that one. Andrade with a nice left hand and a right hand on the inside as well. Another round in the books. Sulecki's doing a good job there defensively. Let his hands go there, Andrade, but as he was pursuing Sulecki across the ring, a couple got through, not much more than that. And that's a good view, actually, of the arena, and you can see that pretty much every seat is taken, and Andrade, I think, has very much enjoyed this. A good crack to the body on the left hand at the start of the round.
Are getting tired now. We might start seeing a few heavier shots landed. Concentration levels start dropping. Positioning starts going wrong.
I'm sure at the end of this one, if Andrade gets the win and nothing unforeseen happens to him in the last 3 rounds, then he will call out those names. Canelo, Golovkin, those are the fights that he wants. Joel Charlo up against Brandon Adams for that WBC title tonight, but that's not one you can see really materialising due to the different platforms that those two are on, should Charlo win that fight, of course. An entertaining tweet from Oscar De La Hoya earlier today saying to Eddie Hearn that he needs to not pay so much attention as to who is next for Canelo, because there's nothing to do with him, and just concentrate on getting the Joshua Ruiz rematch sorted out. He was shots fired. He's used to that, Eddie Hearn. He's not bothered about stuff like that. I think he quite enjoys it, to be honest.
Yeah, of course he does. He lets a few shots off go himself, doesn't he?
Andrade just poised, waiting for Sulecki to try and line something up. He's looking for that big shot, he's looking for that big home run. He doesn't really throw too many straight punches with that backhand, does he, at all? They're big, wide shots.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing actually slick about him. It's in his punch delivery. He's not a slick fighter. He just wings them in.
And then that Crouch is leaning over to the left. Again, just clubbing with the left hand. Heading up towards the end of the 10th here, and Sulecki in the 11th and 12th has got to throw caution to the wind, you would say. I know, as we've been saying, it's easier said than done. This is difficult. No one has managed to beat this man. No one has really managed to get close to doing it. But he may as well just swing for the fences and see what happens. Because as you say, Dave, as you said 3 rounds ago, this isn't working.
You might, it's your world title chance. You might as well get stopped by trying something different and trying to pull it around and flatten him. You might as well. It makes no difference. At the end of the day, a loss is a loss. When it gets to this sort of level, fighters like this where they're not really top level fighters, and they get a world title opportunity, just go for it. When your game plan and your skills aren't working, just go for it.
There's that big wide left hand that he has tended to throw.
We're not going to put him up with we're going to put him up with a lot of punch. Get that jab pumping out.
So 2 left. Demetrius Andrade in the white and maroon on the left-hand side there. Maciej Sulecki in the red and white of Poland. He's the challenger. Andrade is the champion, the WBO middleweight champion. Just tucking up there, Sulecki, as Andrade again is just looking to let his hands go. He's stayed busy. The movement has been there. He's always been looking.
Yeah, he's been trying all the way through. It's just about levels, really. Andrew's just not letting him get into it. Any sort of rhythm, not letting him get anything off substantial, and he's controlled everything.
Towards the final minutes of round 11. Letting go with the right hand there, Andrade. That wasn't too far away from finding the target.
I think if the Canelo fight doesn't come off, which I don't think it will, because I think Canelo's looking at bigger options. And I think if Canelo doesn't fight Triple G, I think we should target a Triple G fight. I think that's probably the one that's the most easiest to make, and Triple G would probably fancy it. It would be a tricky fight for him, but he'd probably fancy it. So it's another opportunity for him to become a world champion. As I say, if the Charlo comes through tonight, the Charlo fight's not going to happen for illegal. that's the most easiest one to make.
So ticking down towards the end of round 11, just one to go after this. They're scheduled for 12, of course, the championship distance. And there goes the bell. Maybe they're just trying to rouse Sulecki for one big final effort here. They will know that he's behind on the cards. They must know that he's behind on the cards and that he needs to knock out here. Well, here's Dave's scorecard, and there you have it. 10-8 in the first round, and round 4 going to Sulecki. Everything else going to Demetrius Andrade, and there's no doubt that he's going to get this one wide. And Sulecki just got to put everything into this final round. He really does. There's just no reason not to, as you've been saying, Dave. This is a world title fight. You never know when the next one will come, if indeed it does.
Yeah, you might as well just go for it. Let his hands go, you never know. It's been a command. Obviously, from my point of view, it's been a commanding performance from Andrade. He's done what he's had to do. He's made it very, very awkward for Sulecki, and he's won it very clearly for him. But there's not been any moments of brilliance. There's not been much style about it. It's just about his work, what he does. But again, looking at it, this is why he's been around for a long time. He's been champion and he's been at top level for a long time, but this is why he's not the big TV draw that what they want him to be.
Won a world title at super welterweight, had a spell out of the ring, a sustained spell due to contractual issues, so it's been a little bit stop-start at times, but getting that shot last October and then getting the win against Courtney Dockworth, keeping busy against Artur Akavov, and it's been a similar kind of story here. That's not to disparage Sulecki, but he's not as skillful, he's not as good as Demetrius Andrade. And he will have found this a frustrating job, I'm sure. But it's like he's accepted the points defeat from the midway stage onwards, really, and
yeah,
I always find that a little bit difficult to understand.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the opportunity that she wants, probably once in a lifetime opportunity. Just change. I'm not saying it's easy, but you have to change something. If something's not working, you can't just keep doing the same thing round after round after round. If it's a close fight and nip and tuck, then yeah, I understand that. But when you're not winning anything, you have to change it.
Well, there goes the final bell, and Andrade just raises those two gloves aloft in front of his home supporters, and he is going to get the win. He will retain that WBO title. The Polish fans, Team Sulecki, are going to go home disappointed. And they will have to wait and see what could be next for him. Apologies for the language there, just celebrating in the Andrade corner. But as you've been saying, Dave, and you're absolutely right. It's very, very convincing. He is going to be an extremely difficult man to beat, but in terms of making a unification with Canelo, I think he would be, for Canelo, the president of the Who Needs Him club, really.
Yeah. there's no upside to fighting him. There's no upside to it. There's no upside at all. Yes, he's got a WBO belt, but does Canelo, the franchise champion, does he need that?
Well, let's not go down that road, please. Let's not. But some of the talk about Canelo at the moment as well is of a fight with Sergey Kovalev, stepping up to a 4th division. Kovalev, the WBO light heavyweight champion, and that would be
pretty amazing. That is
just a much bigger fight than getting in there with Demetrius Andrade, and nobody could ever.
So is Callum Smith. To the scorecards after 12 rounds, all 3 judges have it the same. 120 to 107 to the winner by very unanimous decision. The Fighting Pride of Providence, Rhode Island, USA. Still undefeated, still WBO middleweight champion of the world, Demetrius
So every round there on all 3 judges' scorecards for the champion, with that 10-8 in the first round as well. That translated to 120 points to 107 from Glenn Feldman, Robin Taylor, and also Don Treader, and it's difficult to see it very much different to that. Dave, you managed to find a round for Sulecki in there, but there was no way you could give him any more than that. And as outlined, as we've been saying,